Welcome to Mrs. Feighery's Midterm Review video, Part 2. You'll use this video to check answers number 41 through 52 on your midterm review sheet after you have showed me that you have completed them. Question number 41. The purpose of the Navigation Acts was to do what? The purpose of the Navigation Acts was to restrict colonial trade, so that England could be sure that the colonies were not making money off trading with other countries besides them. Question number 42. As a result of England's policy of salutary neglect, the colonies developed what? As a result of salutary neglect, the colonies developed a desire for self-government. The British did not interfere with the colonies and their trade for a long time after the Glorious Revolution, and so the colonies got used to doing things on their own. Number 43. In the late 1600s, the number of enslaved Africans in the South increased dramatically, in part due to a decline in what? In the late 1600s, the number of enslaved Africans in the South increased dramatically, and this was a result of a decline in the availability of indentured servants that were coming from Europe. Indentured servants were people who were brought to the New World, they had their way paid, and then they would work off their term of indenture or work off their debt working for someone in the New World. Question number 44. The Enlightenment was a movement that emphasized the value of what? The Enlightenment was a movement that emphasized the value of reason and science. Question number 45. During the French and Indian War, Native Americans fought on which side? During the French and Indian War, Native Americans fought on both the British and the French sides. Question 46. With the Proclamation of 1763, the British government attempted to do what? By issuing the Proclamation of 1763, the British attempted to stop settlement west of the Appalachian Mountains. And you can see the red line here is the Proclamation line that was meant to be the boundary for where the colonists could settle. Question number 47. The Sugar Act was an effort by the British Parliament to do what? This was an effort by the British Parliament to reduce colonial smuggling. Question number 48. The Middle Passage refers to the part of the transatlantic trade network that carried what to where? The Middle Passage carried Africans from Africa to the West Indies and then on to North America. And that portion of the triangular trade route can be seen here. Question number 49. How did the colonists react to the Intolerable Acts? In reaction to the Intolerable Acts, the colonists met at the First Continental Congress, and they drew up a Declaration of Rights and Grievances as a result. Question number 50. Whose concepts did Jefferson draw upon as he drafted the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson drew upon the concepts of the philosopher John Locke as he drafted the Declaration of Independence. A picture of John Locke is here, along with a quote from some of his writings. Question number 51. Over which of the following issues did the nation become divided in the 1790s? In the 1790s, the United States became divided over whether the United States should ally itself with France or Great Britain. That was an issue that George Washington and John Adams and Thomas Jefferson had to deal with. Question number 52. From the time of the Declaration of Independence until the ratification of the Constitution, the United States functioned without what necessary part of government? From the signing of the Declaration of Independence to the ratification of the Constitution, the United States functioned without a president. Your next assignment is to complete the short answer section of the midterm review packet, numbers 1 through 16. I'll be checking this assignment for credit on Monday, January 27th, and the credit will be for a quiz grade.